his top 5 pick.
Right. And playing out of position, by the way, at Houston.
And there's talk him going number 1.
Yes, he's that talented.
And when you see a guy like that dropping, and not dropping crazy far, but dropping behind other players who play his position, there's something to be said for the character concerns. Although, look, people grow up. That Oliver's got some growing up to do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of growing up to do. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. To me, this isn't a 15-year-old who can be changed with a little bit of coaching and counseling and stuff like that. He's already an adult, and I think the pattern's already been established. And I'm a hard ass, okay? But I'm a hard ass for a reason. Most guys don't change. They just are who they are. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to Kelly Stewart on the flip side.
The Las Vegas Sports Line.
Time to start planning for the 2019 swim season. Call B&D Pool Plastering and remodel your tired-looking pool. With B&D's 2019 swim season pricing, beat the rush. For a free estimate, call B&D Pool Plastering, 702-644-8980.
You know those smoking vehicles you see on the road? The toxins they emit soak into our soil and water and then get absorbed by plants and animals. So keep Nevada's air healthy. Report smoking vehicles at smogspotter.com.
Hey guys, have you been hearing about low T and testosterone therapy? Testosterone is the cornerstone of a man's health. After age 30, we may lose about 2% of our testosterone each year. This causes us to lose energy, get fatter, lose sex drive, and disrupts our sleep. We think we are just getting old when that feeling is really caused by low T. Universal Men's Clinic has local medical providers specializing in restoring your testosterone. We have had success with many patients.
Our medical staff will monitor every step of your progress, evaluating your blood levels and symptoms. Within a few weeks, many patients have reported more natural energy and a better sex drive.
Book an appointment today, and your office visit will be free. We're open Monday through Friday and Saturdays. Call Universal Men's Clinic at 702-430-6994. That's 702-430-6994. Or visit universalmensclinic.com.
At MJ Christmas, you're not dealing with a chain. You're dealing with a locally owned establishment that's been here for years and years. And one of the things you guys pride yourself on, Cliff Miller, that's community involvement.
We are deeply involved. Our company is Vegas born, and we're Vegas strong. And what makes Vegas so strong is all the charitable issues that need to be addressed. And anywhere we can, we try to join hand in hand and lift this community up.
MJ Christensen, something special for the love of your life. Located at Boca Park.
I'm Derek England, and Vegas is my home. I work here, I play here, I even get my cars here. Finley Kia is my dealership. I appreciate the fact that they're Vegas born and bred. Whether you're looking for a fun-to-drive compact like the Kia Soul, a mid-size SUV like the Kia Sorento, or a performance luxury car like the Kia Stinger, come see Finley Kia. Getting it right is their driving ambition, and I know a little something about that.
Hey, it's Dave Koken with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. So, car wrecks, very frequent in Las Vegas. Sometimes serious injuries, some not so serious, but in a lot of cases, there has to be some kind of physical therapy after the accident. Talk about that.
Yes, Dave. We as physical therapists can assess all injuries after a car accident. Sometimes we're the first person to see a patient, where we can identify the type of injuries the patient has. We will get them moving better, help reduce their pain, and we also work in conjunction with multiple physicians so these patients can be given appropriate medications to help with their pain, muscle spasms, and swelling. We can also provide any postoperative treatment in case these patients ever need surgery on their spine, their shoulders, and their knees.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
It's here. Kohl's lowest prices of the season. Prices so low, no coupons needed. Women's tank tops, $5.99. Young men's tees and tanks, 2 for $12. Kids tops, $5.99. Girls sandals, $16.99. Outdoor tabletops, 60% off. The big one bath towel or pillow, $2.99. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. It's the lowest prices of the season, Wednesday through Sunday at Kohl's. Select styles. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Hey, this is Clay Baker, and if you bet sports, you need PropSwap. We're all using it. PropSwap is your opportunity to safely buy and sell active sports wagers. So if you were hesitant to bet the game but now believe in the team, PropSwap, hey, that's your second chance. Open the PropSwap app, find a seller who's listed his ticket, and you can even buy listed tickets during the game. Hey, it happens. Did you make a bet too soon? Well, sell it on PropSwap. Turn that into cash. There are no rules, only big opportunities. Get the PropSwap app right away. PropSwap is the bettor's edge for sports wagering.
Are you feeling like every car and SUV are the same? Are you feeling like you must have something different? Are you feeling like there must be a better place to go and get it? And are you feeling like you must make a change today? Then you must visit Southern Nevada's newest Mazda dealership, Findlay Mazda, now open and conveniently located at the Valley Auto Mall in Henderson. Because when it must be a Mazda, it must be a Findlay Mazda. Feel alive.
We're here with Chuck, founder of Dollar Loan Center. Chuck, I'm amazed at how much you help the local business community. Can you explain that a little bit?
One of the biggest hurdles that small businesses have is a customer that's ready to buy but doesn't quite have enough money for their goods or services. That's where we come in. Auto repair shops, apartment complexes, vets, dentists, doctors, really any small business that sells anything.
I get it. You lend the customers the cash and they make the sale?
Exactly. Everyone's happy and we get a new customer. We're also the perfect place to send your employees when they hit you up for an advance on their paycheck. Bosses, HR departments, coworkers, send them our way. We'll treat your staff like family and eliminate that awkwardness of you having to say no.
Two very helpful ideas. Send in your customers or staff to get up to $5,000 in just minutes at Dollar Loan Center. We have over 50 locations and our friendly Dollar Loan Center staff are ready to help. You can also apply over the phone or online at don'tbebroke.com.
Licensed by Nevada Financial Institutions Division. Customer must meet the normal loan qualifications. To review loan qualifications, visit us at don'tbebroke.com. Certain limitations may apply. Loans are subject to approval.
Hello, friends. This is Thomas Johnson from Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Need a great idea for lunch or dinner? Your best bet is Joe's, one of the most popular dining destinations on the Strip. Joe's provides the ideal setting for private parties with accommodations for up to 150 guests. Stop by to see us at the Forum Shops at Caesars and ask for Thomas Johnson, your maitre d'.
If you're doing a restaurant draft, if you don't take Joe's with the first pick, you've screwed up your mock draft, okay? It's as simple as that. Make a reservation, 702-792-9222, and enjoy yourself at Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab. Don't forget they're open for lunch at 11:30 as well. Teddy, what do we have from Ralph Michaels today?
We have a total at Fenway to talk about.
Ooh.
And this is a total that the trend fits into what I love talking about, which is that overs beget overs and unders beget unders.
Okay.
When you have hot lineups and you have worn-down bullpens, they will stay that way until proven otherwise. The Red Sox, 15-5-1 to the over their last 21 games. The Rays, 10-4 to the over their last 14 games. Boston, Tampa, over. The total 9 at Fenway tonight. That's the Joe's angle of the day.
Who would have thought that we're still in April, and this is actually a pretty important series for the Red Sox? You know, Tampa's Tampa wants to win the division, and you don't want to be giving away too many games. I know it's early, but these games count.
Pretty important, because if this same series is, if there's a, what do we have now, 5.5 games separating these two squads?
Yeah, don't turn it into 7.5.
I mean, I don't disagree.
Try and win the series.
The Red Sox are minus 32 run differential.
And that's improving.
Yeah. The Rays are plus 40.
Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas was tied up with some business today, but she's found a couple of minutes to join us. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Good afternoon, guys.
So we've been going over the NFL draft and talking some NBA. Quickly on the draft, do you have a best and worst pick in your opinion?
Yeah, Dave, the interesting thing about the draft was I got all this great inside information that Kyler Murray wasn't going to go to the Cardinals. Everybody said, hey, listen, this is what we're hearing. Said, hey, Quinnen Williams is who they're talking to. At least that's what we're hearing out of the front office. I have a buddy that lives in Canada, so I got a nice bet on Quinnen Williams at 16-1. And then it just plummeted. And sure enough, they took about half an hour, it seemed. They had all year, basically, to know they were going to get the number one pick. And it took about half an hour, it felt like, to pick Kyler. And I felt like that was the right pick. I mean, honestly, I don't know what they're going to do with Rosen. I don't know what they're going to do with Kyler. But
Rosen will get traded.
For sure, right? And that's what I figured. You're going to use him as trade bait at that point in time. But, the Giants, that was a little interesting with Daniel Jones. I guess I kind of thought Dwayne Haskins was the better quarterback there. and that was the direction they were going to go, but apparently not. I will say I am happy that my Denver Broncos did not draft Drew Lock, which is what I kept which is what I kept hearing that they were going to do. But I did not understand the Elway, let's trade down and then draft another tight end. I think the Broncos have like six useless tight ends. I understand they probably need a tight end. I just wasn't sure about that first-round pick there.
Yeah, Elway's using that. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, I almost made an off-color joke on Twitter about, John Elway, the guy that picks every terrible white quarterback imaginable. I have to give the guy some credit. He won a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. I don't think he's going to win one with Joe Flacco, but at least, again, he didn't draft Drew Lock, who I didn't really think. I mean, yeah, he's a top 5 quarterback, but I didn't really think
I don't know if he is.
He was the right guy.
I don't know if he is. I'll be honest with you. At the quarterback I like myself coming out of this draft in terms of value is Will Grier. And I think Will Grier would grade out higher than Lock anyway. And I think whoever gets Will Grier today is going to make out quite well.
Yeah,
down the road.
Great. I thought he did an excellent job at West Virginia, given that he wasn't surrounded by as much talent as he was when he was in the SEC. But, yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. I do think Grier is going to kind of be one of those surprise quarterbacks in the NFL.
So from a bookmaking standpoint, for those who had odds on this type of stuff, certainly Kyler Murray was not a good result for the house. Joey Bosa was not a good result for the house. Have you talked? Other than that, it seemed to be fine.
I mean, that's the only thing I really heard. And, at that point in time, the bookmakers had to take down a couple of those props because they just got absolutely hammered.
So it wasn't pretty.
From what I understand, it wasn't pretty, and that's why I think Vegas took it down a couple of days before. Also, they have to for gaming.
They have to. And by the way, from what I'm hearing, and this is just it's secondhand info. I don't have direct contact back there, but I'm hearing New Jersey didn't do real well.
No,
with their draft props, they got hammered, and part of that was leaving them up too long.
I had this conversation the other day with one of the guys down at the Westgate, and I said, "Hey, I can't wait for you guys to enter the New Jersey market. I think it's more of an if." Not an if, but when. That's, they're working on stuff there because I think they're going to give some of those East Coast sports books a run for their money. I mean, these guys tend to get hammered on some of the stuff, and I really think it's because the guys across the pond don't really quite understand American sports and bookmaking all the time, at least in regards to how we do it here.
That's an interesting observation. NBA, quickly. I didn't think there'd be a Game 6 between the Clippers and Warriors, so, they're playing in L.A. tonight. And this all of a sudden, it's the first time I've said this all year.
It's interesting.
This is an NBA game I want to watch tonight. What do you think's going to happen?
Yeah, anytime, and I say this every time we talk about the Warriors or the Patriots or, Teddy and I talk about this a lot, that you're paying a premium for a team named the Warriors. They know that the public's going to bet them. I mean, I literally, same was at the Westgate, and my favorite female teller down there, Lisa, said, I had Clippers money line. She goes, I took a page out of your book, and I go, even I wasn't brave enough to bet Clippers money line.
Nice.
What do you mean? So, it was a super proud moment for me, for her. But in all reality, I think the Clippers can keep it close again. I mean, Teddy, I know that you handicap the NBA. I don't handicap it from a numbers perspective, only situationally, and that's do lean towards the Clippers, but correct me if I'm wrong, the line should be about 8.5, maybe 9, so you're definitely paying a point premium, if not more, for the Warriors?
Oh, at least. At the same time, though, it's worth noting that in the entirety of the NBA postseason so far, there have been a grand total. There have been, about, 38 games now, and 3 of them, the point spreads come into play. Yeah. Otherwise, the winner has been, the straight-up winner has covered the number. So even though you're laying a premium with Golden State tonight, the point spread coming into play has been the exception rather than the rule.
So let me throw this back out there again, because this is the way I'm approaching this, and it worked last night, even though the full game was easier. I think that where you play the Clippers is in the first half. First half, that to me is if you want to play the Clippers tonight, go first half. They've got a better chance to stand early.
They're going to have momentum from the last game. I think they're going to come out strong at home, and. This is just not, I've heard people say it, but now we're starting to really see it and buy into it. This is just not the same Warriors team that we've seen in years past.
So real quick, Kel, before we let you go, there's Game 7 tomorrow and then 2 Eastern Conference series that are already set, Philly and Toronto, Boston and Milwaukee. What are you hearing around town in terms of the early action for the weekend in the NBA?
You know, a lot of people are buying into the Spurs, and I understand this is a team with experience. It makes sense to me. But, man, the home